accident.
My ruled. I will be ruled. The rather that you could divide it so that I might be the organ.
Hamlet, returned, shall know you are come home. Will put on those shall praise your swordsmanship. He will not peruse the foils. Therefore with ease, or with a little shuffling, you may choose a sword unbaited, and in the passive practice, requite him for your father.
I will do it. And for that purpose, I'll anoint my sword with poison.
We must further think of this. This project should have a backward second. When you in motion, you are hot and dry, and he calls for a drink. I'll have him prepared a chalice, whereon but sipping, if by chance he escape your venom stuck, our purpose may hold there.
One woe doth tread upon another's heel. How fast they follow. Your sister is drowned, Laertes.
Drowned? Where?
There is a willow. Grows ascant the brook. There on the pendant boughs her cronut weeds, of crowflowers, daisies, nettles, and long purples. Clambering to hang, an envious sliver broke. Went down her weedy trophies, and herself fell in the weeping brook. Her clothes spread wide, but long it could not be, till her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled the poor wretch from her melodious blade to muddy death.
Alas. And she is drowned.
Drowned. Oh,
Too much water hast thou, poor Ophelia. And therefore, I forbid my tears.
How much I had to do to calm her rage. Now I fear this will get it started again. What the sudden funeral?
What ceremony else? Must there no more be done?
We should profane the service of the dead, to sing such rest to her, as to peace-parted souls.
I tell thee, churlish priest, a midst angel ring shall my sister be, when thou liest howling.
What the fair Ophelia?
sweet to the sweet. Farewell. I hope thou shouldst be my dear Hamlet's wife. I thought thy bride bed to have been decked, sweet maid, had not strewed thy grave.
Treble woe! Fall 10 times treble on that cursed head, whose wicked deed thy most ingenious sense deprived thee of. The devil take thy soul!
I loved Ophelia! 40,000 brothers with not all their quantity of love make up my soul!
Strengthen your patience in our last night's speech. We'll put the matter to the present push.
I'm very sorry, good Horatio, but to Laertes I forgot myself.
Peace. Who comes here?
My lord, His Majesty bade me signify to you that he has laid a great rage on you.
Sir, let the foils be brought.
I commend my duty to you, lord.
Yours.
Come,
Hamlet,
and take this hand from me.
embrace it freely, and will this brother's wager frankly play? Give us the foils.
Come. One for me.
Cousin Hamlet, you know the wager?
Very well, my lord.
Now, the king drinks to Hamlet. Come, begin. And you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord. I sense your fear, my lord.
Stay. Give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
I'll play this bout first, set it by a while.
I do confess it.
Our son shall win.
Here, my dear Hamlet. Take my... The queen caresses to thy good fortune.
Gertrude, do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you'll forgive me.
It is the poisoned cup. 'Tis too late.
I dare not drink yet, madam, by and by. Come for a third, Laertes? Do you wish to end this?
I think not, my lord. Stand forth.
Part them! They are incensed.
Nay! Come again!
The queen there.
She falls, your highness. I am justly killed with my own treachery.
How does the queen?
She swoons to see them bleed.
Oh, no, the drink. The drink. Oh, my dear Hamlet. The drink. I am poisoned.
Oh, villainy. Let the door be locked! Treachery! Seek it out!
It is here, Hamlet. Thou art slain. No medicine in the world can do thee good. The treacherous instrument is in thy hand. Here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother, she was poisoned. I can no more. The king! The king's to blame!
Poison venom too. Then venom. To thy work! Ah! How incestuous, murderous, damned Dane! Follow my mother!
Hamlet, exchange forgiveness with me? Noble Hamlet, my father's death, nor mine, fall upon thee, nor thine on me.
Oh God. Horatio. What a wounded name I leave behind me. If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, to draw thy breath in pain, to tell my story. Potent poison quite ere crows my spirit. Oh, I die, Horatio. Rest. Silence.
Thou cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince. Flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
what can I say? Well done. That was a very, very wonderful performance by all of you. I think we've proven that by the applause. It was tremendous. Right from the beginning, there was this sense of excitement and foreboding. And the foreboding was all the way through it. It seemed we couldn't get away from that terrible sense of doom. There was no way anybody was going to come out on that stage alive, except very, very few people. I have to say, it was spoken well. You were all tremendously in character. No question you knew why you were there and what you were doing at all times. I don't know if the ghost is there, but certainly the ghost was very, very impressive. And that, that stillness was incredible. And it's quite difficult to be that still on stage. You always want to move, to express things, but that sets such a good, even more sense of doom to the whole affair. The speaking was excellent. Your relationship with each other was very, very clear indeed. Hamlet's absolute disdain for Claudius came through in just the smallest look and gesture, and Claudius's ever smiling, ever wishing to be in control of everything also came through, and Gertrude kind of caught in the middle of everything, not quite knowing what was going to happen next, but knowing that it probably wasn't going to be very good. Really tremendous. And Ophelia, that's such a hard part to play because she's strong and yet she's completely obedient. And when she breaks down, everyone in the whole court is completely touched by her innocence and the horrible, horrible things that have happened to her completely around her and not caused by her in any way. I always feel that it's a very touching role, and you did it very well. You all did your roles very well. Horatio and the soldiers, they all played their parts so well. They spoke well. All the gestures were almost 100% meaningful. There were one or two arms going here and there, but very, very few. Your sense of the lines was excellent. I have to say, I wished some of the soliloquies had been left in because they began and then suddenly they had to move on, and that's a shame. I'd love to see you all do the whole performance one day because I thought it was very good indeed. I think I've covered everything. I've never seen the female Laertes, but I thought she did brilliantly and had a great sense of attention to her vengeance and the forgiveness at the end. I thought was beautifully done. We believed it totally. Thank you very much.
Tonight we have seen two of Shakespeare's most performed plays, The Tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, Romeo and Juliet, a tragic romance. Shakespeare's Tragedy of Hamlet has been performed, has been adapted for Broadway. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. And I wondered at the end who was going to be left alive, actually. It's a play where almost everyone dies in the end. You handle the themes of the play very well. Madness, true and feigned, treachery, revenge, murder, most foul, moral corruption. It was all there, and you all portrayed it in an excellent, excellent. Congratulations on that. I like the way you used the entire stage. There was no part of the stage which was not used effectively. And I noticed that when you were giving your speeches, you didn't have any unnecessary movement, as Mrs. Astwood said. You stood still, delivered your lines, moved when it was necessary. And you projected to the back of the room, which is very good, which means everybody in between there heard you. There were a few lines which were dropped, but for the most part, the projection was very good. And we old people have to hear things, you know? You understood your characters, what, why, when, and where, and you interacted. And I really enjoyed watching the facial expressions and the body language, which spoke volumes, even when you didn't. And you know, there are no small parts, no small parts. So everybody played their role to the hilt. It was an excellent performance. Thank you so much. The overall presentation was very good. I can tell that you worked hard. You came together as a cast. You supported one another, which is very important. You came on stage in character. You left in character, and very important again. So thank you so very much for an excellent performance of Hamlet. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Shannon Gill. Fiona Dawson. Hannah Field.
Hold your applause, please.
Christina Grant. Alex Mason. Britton Mosley. Owen Neal. Liam Pierce. Connor Shannon. Brianna Sybil. Brian Wedler. India Wilson.
So good.
Damon Rosati.